So I've been yapping for over 20 minutes now. There's a lot. I've got a lot to say because you're looking at two very good phones. But the end question, which we started with, what's the best phone on Verizon? If I'm going to buy right now, what should I get? And I should probably break this into a couple of different categories. Because there's going to be some people where they may already have an older iPhone and they're coming to Verizon possibly. Or if you already have an Android, is the iPhone enough to make you jump ship? Or if you're neither one, let's say you're a BlackBerry user, or let's say you're on a dumb phone, you're rocking a freaking Kyocera, and you're trying to get up into the big boy game, and grab one of the top dogs on the smartphone shelf. Which one should you roll with? I will say this: if you have an Android device already, and you like your Android device, I do not think that the iPhone has what it takes to make you switch. That's if you like your phone. If you love the freedom, if you love being able to install what you want to install, which is called, side loading applications. If you like being able to just grab any random MP3 and dump it onto your device quick, fast. If you like being able to browse the internet, come across a MP3 and just grab it, download it, and use it immediately. That freedom is tough to give up and go to a more structured, kind of more rigid environment over here on the iPhone. It just is, and I'm being honest. So if you already love Android and your Verizon contract is up and you're looking to, grab a new phone and you want the best one that's available right now, I would probably say go with the Thunderbolt. Keep in mind, you do have, I'm not joking here, a boatload of new Android devices getting ready to drop. 2 of the 4, which would definitely fall into the super phone class, and then you got 2 others which used to be super phones, but would probably more be considered mid-tier, or the Droid X2 and the new Incredible. You can debate whether they're flagship phones or not, but they're both very quality devices. But you've got 4 real good Androids right around the corner. So you might want to consider waiting, because by the end of May, I believe everything should be on the table, and you're going to have, 4 new devices to choose from, plus this one. So you're looking at 5. If you are an happy Apple user, let's say you got the iPhone 3 or 3GS, and you just want to get off of AT&T's network for whatever reason and come on over to Verizon, which one would you consider? And if you're happy, then most likely you're going to want the iPhone 4, possibly. If you want to wait, though, and wait for the iPhone 5, which is probably going to be all the way till the fall, then you got a few months ahead of you. But if you love presentation, if you're just an app obsessed person and you don't mind paying, a couple bucks for most of your apps, then there's probably nothing about Android that's going to appeal to you, over the iPhone. I know a lot of iPhone users use an Android for the first time and they're like, where do I go? What do I do? And it's like, dude, it's almost, and the Android loyalist in me kind of comes out. I'm like, man, just, the door is open. You go wherever the heck you want to go. The phone is not going to necessarily lead you down the path, like what you're used to. But some people just they get that freedom and that ability to go anywhere and tweak anything about the device, and they don't want that. They want, everything already, tailored and geared, directly to them. So, for those people, you're probably going to want to stick with your iPhone. But now I'm going to get to the last category, and this is where a lot of people are going to fall into. If you are a BlackBerry user, or if you are an angry Android fan, if you're an angry Android user that's looking for a reason to switch, or vice versa, if you had Apple and you're like, you know what, man, I want freedom. I want to be able to do what I want to do. I want to customize. I want to just totally freak my phone out. Which one do I go for? And head to head, man, these 2 phones against each other, and peep out the official reviews if you want to get more detailed reasons behind each. I would honestly have to give a slight edge to the iPhone 4 overall. And it kind of pains me to say that. Will this phone be the top dog on Verizon for a long time? No, I don't think so. But the Thunderbolt is, although very good, there's just, you know, a few issues. Battery drain being one of the major ones. The 3G, 4G issue, I know now there's an app where you can, you know, pretty quickly switch between 3G and 4G. So that's not a huge issue. But really, man, honestly, I'm getting down to some of the internals. And when it comes to hardware, I love the screen over here. I love the size of the 4.3 inch. But I think call quality is a little better over here. I think your camera and your video recording is better on the iPhone than it is over here. You know, build quality, the iPhone is a top-notch phone, but so is HTC. But when you look at them, you know, side by side, you got, you know, right now I believe it's still the thinnest smartphone on the US market. And the HTC device it's a little bit bigger. I like the big body feel, but this is just a little bit sleeker, and you know, I think I would give this a slight edge to the iPhone and materials. And as far as presentation and HTC, their Sense interface versus what, you know, versus what the iPhone has. I love Sense. I love the widgets a lot. But I really just, you know, I think at the end of the day, software wise, I'm over here because I don't like, you know, I don't like being the closed off feel that, you know, Apple has. But I do, as far as presentation, I do prefer the polish. And I don't think there's any Android device that has quite the polish that the iPhone does. So hardware was real close, but multimedia is something where I had to give an edge over here just with the camera. It works very, very well. The video is very nice. Browsing speeds, I did some browser tests. I'm not going to even bore you with them. They honestly went neck and neck for the most part. I do love that you have Flash over here, whereas I wish Apple would get with the program, but they still haven't. I do believe you can get not Firefox, but Skyfire for your iPhone, so you can still access Flash content if you need to. But you know, head to head, it's very, very close. In my official review, I gave the iPhone 4 at 8.5, and I gave the Thunderbolt a very rock solid 8 out of 10. But just wasn't quite enough. So if you're the unbiased buyer, I do think that you know, a lot of you would prefer the iPhone 4. And for right now, at this point in time, which is April the 9th, 2011, I would give the iPhone 4 the rating or the crown for the best phone in Verizon's lineup. But don't get giddy, iPhone fans, because that reign ain't gonna last real long. Like Jay-Z said, your reign was shorter than leprechauns, and unfortunately that's what it's going to be for the iPhone 4. But they got other, you know, reinforcements coming around September. So two great devices. I still love Android, but got some surprise treats for you here. I just went out and bought myself, let's see, it's a big box, an iPad 2. So I'm gonna be checking that out, man. And I don't know what's going on with me. I got an Android phone. I've been waiting for just the right Android tablet. I haven't seen it yet. I got impatient. I know the iPad 2 is dope, so I'm gonna check that out. But this whole video, if you want more details, it'll be over on infamoustechblog.com. If you're not following me already, man, hit me up. Major, MAJORHH. That's my Twitter account, and please get at me because the tech debates get real serious. And if you're an Android fan, I could use the help because I'm getting tired of battling against all these Apple junkies. But check me out, man. I'll be back at y'all with another video real soon. Peace.